Hello and welcome to a video on Forge Battalion. Because there's been a patch, this is the first, it's not the first patch actually, yeah, as you can see by the top, it's the second patch, patch 2. But the first patch was a pretty quick one. I didn't even feel like I'd worked out the game by the time the first patch came out, so it was just sort of blatant stuff. But this is going to be more interesting. What we'll be looking for, I'm just going to, this video is just going to be me reading the patch notes. I don't have time to stream today, unfortunately. Maybe later, but I'm gonna try and blaze through these patch notes and get them up before I go out, so y'all can see my opinions on them. I might have to ditch this and re-record it for later, but we're just gonna look straight up. What we're looking for: lasers need to have armor made more expensive or whatever, however they're gonna do it, so that it can't have armor in tier 1. Healing hopefully will be nerfed. There'll hopefully be some changes. That I heard there's going to be some changes to the economy. I'm not sure there needs to be, but I'm interested to see what they do. And they said they're going to smash the meta. So healers should be getting changes. Artillery should be getting changes. Maybe Proton might be getting some nerfs. I'm not sure. But we'll see. And hopefully some random stuff will be getting buffs as well. So general balancing and reworks. Tech threshold values for infantry units have been adjusted. Very, very uninformative, that patch note. Tread chassis, levy and height vehicles now grant a bonus 40 health. Perfect. That's a change we've been asking for. It's a good change. That actually means that getting the tread chassis might actually be useful now. You might want to put that on your tank, and you know, that's good. That's something we asked for. I'm happy with that. Scroll speed perhaps been increased. That's good. That's fine. So these are some of the changes that Torpid was talking about for the armor. When unit structure dies, but bleeds behind a pool of toxic chemicals that damages an enemy. Okay. HQ also will do that. Oh, when the harvesters die. Oh, that's more interesting. Still probably bad, because you can get power. Unless they nerf power, they could be nerfing power. Harvesters are immune to any radiation zones on the map. Two-second light thermal damage over time effect aura to the unit and structure. Or 2 per second, baby. Okay, that's interesting at least. It's interesting. Not sure if it'd be good, but that could be good. Fair. Interesting. They're both good changes. Those things just make those things from entirely uninteresting to just probably bad. Harvester health increased. What? So this is interesting. I'm not sure what the point of this is. So you just have less. You have less resources. They move faster, and the time has been adjusted so that they're in. I assume that means they're in the refinery for the same amount to drop off that 300. So harvesters have just been made worse. Okay, that's possibly reasonable considering the way I've been playing has been very harvester light. Possibly reasonable. The health change though, that's over double their health. What the fuck is that? That is an awful change. I really don't like that. They're, you know, I thought they felt in a good place. They were like harassable, but they weren't squishy. Like, if anything, I would have lowered their health to make them more harassable. That's really sad. That just means harass now fucking sucks. Like, it's going to take double the time to kill harvesters. It already was hard enough to kill harvesters. That's crazy. I think that's an awful, awful change. This I will reserve judgment on, though I'm not a fan of. I mean, the move speed going up is fine. The move speed going up, actually, I like. This one I will give the credit I like, because it means you can actually react to harass. But you don't need to harass anymore, because they've had their health over doubled. I don't know. That seems awful. Attachment balancing. Glue grenade buffs. Fine. Glue cannon buffs, fine. Laser rifle for infantry. Laser rifle nerf. Don't think that was needed at all, but fair enough. Laser gun. This is more interesting. Tech value increased. Vehicles will build level 2 by default and will have a slightly higher build cost. So are they making laser 2 by default without armor? Because I think that's too much. I think that actually makes it a useless item. I think that's bad. I think they went too hard on the laser thing. I don't know why they nerfed laser rifle either. But whatever. I think that's a bad change. I think that's ruined laser weapons, and you'll never build them ever again. This is the heal. Heal's been nerfed. Excellent. That's brilliant. Totally in for that. This is more stuff that I don't. It's fine. It was bad, so fine. 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 Buffs to lots of bad stuff. Fine. Damage over time increase. Fine. Buffs to lots of bad stuff. Fine. Artillery weapon. Area of effect. Radius increased. Base damage increased. Artillery? Why are they buffing the most powerful thing in the game? Maybe not the most powerful thing in the game. That might be unfair. Healers might have been that. But that's crazy. I do not think artillery needed to be buffed at all. Already every player was using only artillery because it's the best thing. I don't know. I have no idea. That change miffs me. That should be the other way around. Especially with the AoE increasing as well. They're increasing the most powerful part of it as well as the damage. Do not understand that. Damage type changes. Light energy damage. Okay, that's fine. This is a cool way of nerfing. Like I said, I think they've already nerfed lasers too much, but that's a decent way of adding to the nerf, making them even less effective against the stuff they already weren't effective against. Absolutely, totally cool with that. Making heavy energy worse, again, decent way. Light vehicles 1 rather than 2 though. That might actually be that's a huge nerf. I'm not sure if it's too much of a nerf because it was like the thing you took was plasma and stuff. That might put it in line with some of the weaker ballistic stuff. So fair, might be fair. We'll have to see. That could be too much. And then again, bad stuff's being buffed. Absolutely fine. Bug fixes. There's a couple of known issues as well. Okay, these are all just bugs. That's interesting. Okay, so yeah, I think they nerfed laser too much. No idea why they buffed artillery. And I'm going to have to ask Torpid about these harvester changes because I think that was a bad change. So a mixed bag from this patch. Harvester changes, this harvester change bad. This one, not sure about. This one good. This change very good. This change very good. These changes all great. These changes all fine. This one especially real good. These ones too much, but fine. And then these ones, no idea. These ones are awful. These ones are these ones in the health are the ones that get me the worst. They're like, I have no idea. Anyway, it's going to be interesting to see what changes. I don't think much will change because I think healers will probably still be good, and artillery is going to still be the best. So not much has changed. There'll be more focus on missile over proton, probably. But you still want proton for the debuff, so you'll still have some proton. You just won't see people... Some people are having like 2 or 3 proton units and then just artillery. You won't see that anymore. You'll see definitely more my style with the 1 proton. So I don't think my build will change much at all, apart from losing lasers. But yeah, like and subscribe. You can now subscribe to me on Twitch as well if you want. I don't expect anyone to, but if you want, you can. Twitch at Moody for the win, which is there. Oh, I'm pointing in space where it's not, but it is on the screen. I'll be playing this later. Sure, I'll be playing it tomorrow. I don't think much will change, so I might not be super smashing it out, but we'll see. We'll have some fun. Thank you for watching, and